Okay, so the priests, they came from the tribe of Levi.
所以这祭司是从利未支派来的。
The priests did all of the holy work.
所以祭司做所有的神圣的工作。
And the rest of the Levites who were not priests did all of the logistical work.
所有别的不是祭司的利未人做了一些这些支持的工作，预备的工作。
So you can divide the whole compound into 3 sections.
你可以把这个地方变成3部分。
The first section is outside, called the courtyard.
叫外院。
Only the tribe of Levi were allowed to enter into the courtyard.
只有利未人可以到这个外院。
The second part is this room that we're standing in.
圣所是第2部分。
This is called the holy place.
这个是一个圣洁的地方。
In here, only the priests were allowed in
只有
here.
祭司可以进到这里来。
The third part is the most important.
第3个部分是最重要的。
The Holy of Holies.
至圣所。
Only the high priest was allowed to enter
只有
in.
大祭司可以进到至圣所。
And only once a year.
只有1年1次。
Which day is it again? We mentioned it?
赎罪。
The Day of Atonement, Yom Kippur.
赎罪日。
Yeah, October, September. But in Hebrew it's called Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. The same day that he was to make the atonement sacrifice.
对，所以 Yom Kippur 赎罪日是只有1年1次，他到那边献祭，然后进到至圣所。
About a month ago, I was giving the tour to a group of children from America.
1个月之前，我给一个美国来的小朋友的。
And I asked them, which day did the high priest go into the Holy of Holies?
问他哪一天他们去这个至圣所。
And one kid yelled, Christmas.
圣诞节。
So, on one side of the tabernacle, if you look over there,
如果你到看这边会幕的这边，
you can see the table of showbread.
你可以看那个饼，陈设饼。
On the table were 12 loaves of bread.
有12个陈设饼在桌上。
Only the priests were allowed to eat from the bread.
只有祭司可以吃这个陈设饼。
And they ate it once a week on Shabbat, on Saturday.
他们一礼拜1次在那个 Sabbath
安息
日可以吃。
Throughout the Gospel of John,
在约翰福音中
Jesus many times says, I am, I am.
基督很多时候我是。
And many of these times, he's referencing different items in the tabernacle.
很多时候他是在讲这个会幕中的不同的东西。
For example,
比如说
when he says, I am the gate,
他说我是那个门。
he's talking about the gate of the courtyard.
他是讲那个外院的门。
When he says, I am the bread of life,
他说我是灵粮。
he's talking about the
生命的
showbread.
粮。他说我是生命的粮，他是讲孩子们。
When he says, I am the light of the world,
他说我是我是世界的光。
what's he talking about?
Lampstand.
The lampstand, correct.
他是讲这个
金灯台。
In Hebrew, it's called the menorah.
in
Hebrew,
希伯来文是叫 menorah。
The menorah was made of pure gold.
menorah 是纯金做的。
And it burned with olive oil.
它是用
橄榄油。
橄榄油。
And a little piece of string.
还有一个小线。
Not with a candle like we might think of today.
不是一个高的这个蜡烛。
It was the only source of light in the whole room.
这所有的亮光就是从那个灯台来的。
So try to imagine if all the walls were covered in gold.
想想看，这些都是金的墙壁。
All of that light would have reflected off the walls and light up the whole room.
所以那个灯台呢，那么一点灯就可以把整个这个房间都照亮了。
That represents Jesus as the light of the world.
那个就是表示这个就是耶稣，我是世界的光。
He is the source of light.
他是我们的光。
But remember what I said in the beginning, that we are the tabernacle of God?
对，记不记得我们说我们是神的身体？
So if we are the tabernacle,
我们是身体，
and Jesus is the light,
如果他是光，耶稣是光。
then just as the walls of the tabernacle reflected the light of the menorah,
就像我们这个 tabernacle 这个会幕的墙壁反射这个光。
we need to reflect the light of Jesus.
哦，我们要把耶稣的光也照亮出来。